I wasn't worried about the hit. At the moment, I was just like, it's all about the ball. And, like I said, it was a sack fumble that they took away from me.
Like, what was your reaction when you're giving Joe props coming off the sideline and he says, "I'm him"?
That's Joe. I'm not surprised. That's who he is, man. His confidence level is at an all-time high right now. He's playing great for us, man, and that's our leader.
In your definition, what is the difference between cockiness and confidence?
In my definition, cockiness is just, win or loss. What are my stats like? You know what I mean? But confidence is win or loss. I put my team in position to win. We didn't succeed, but it's all right. And that's Joe, man. He knows every time we touch the field, we believe in him. He believes in us, and we know with his confidence level, we can succeed.
You got a pretty fair sprinkling of rookies on this roster playing in an AFC Championship game that you guys went through last year. What's your message to those guys?
Be yourself. Obviously we know what's at stake, but play your game. Do what got you here. Just believe in us, believe in yourself, man, and have fun. These moments don't come around too often. Just embrace it and enjoy the moment.
How did you come up with the Burrowhead comment?
You trying to stir something. But I don't know, it really just popped up to me on the sideline, man. I just knew we were going to Kansas City, and it's Arrowhead, so I thought of my quarterback and called it Burrowhead.
The night before the Titans game, Zach gave that speech that basically kind of kicked off the whole "they got to play us" mantra. What do you remember about that team meeting?
We were in Tennessee against I think they were 7-4 at that point, 6-4. But it was just a message of this is where our season really starts. We were coming off the bye week, and everybody's saying that back half of the schedule was the toughest part of the schedule. But we knew who we were, so we knew they were in the way, and they were step one, and here we are today. So hopefully we keep it going.
Do you feel like it really juiced you guys up on the field, like it really resonated? Because Zach's not a very, emotional talk type of guy, but, it seemed like that really fit for you guys.
It did. Just knowing how Tennessee thought of themselves at the moment, a physical team, a downhill team, we feel like we set the tone for our season. We went out there and beat those guys, and we won 11 straight at this point and have a chance to get back to the Super Bowl Sunday, so we're excited.
I feel like going into KC, it's still the same, like Kansas City has to play you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not going to be easy. We know who we're going against. We know where we're going, but we won there before in the same situation, so our confidence level is high. We just got to go out there and execute.
Mike, why is it so important for this team never to make the game bigger than it should be? It seems like you guys always find a way not to let the game get too big.
Because it's not, obviously we know what's at stake, but at the same time, it's still a football game. We still have to go out there, execute our job, and put ourselves in position to win. Obviously what happens after we win, we'll let that take care of itself. But if we want to get to that situation, we have to handle our job on the field.
Mike, how does last year's playoff run and the fact that you guys had to go on the road for those games, how does that help this year's?
It just gives us a lot of experience. Same things last year, winning two games on the road to lead up to a Super Bowl. We had the opportunity again. It's going to be a tough environment, but we played tough teams in tough places all season, so we'll be ready.
What do you like?
Patrick Mahomes a little banged up. Does any preparation change, for that?
Not at all. His right arm isn't banged up, so whether he's out there on 1 foot or two, he is who he is. He's the guy, and we got to make sure we make it difficult for him.
And then obviously Travis Kelce is such a critical part of their offense. What's it going to take to shut him down?
We just got to know where he is at all times, especially critical downs. Obviously, he's Pat Mahomes' guy, and we just got to find ways to contain him and, limit his run after catch. That's where he makes his money, and we just got to find ways to make sure he doesn't make those explosive plays.
What do you think is the biggest difference in this team and last year's?
It's really our experience and our confidence. We pretty much got everybody back from last year, and it's just our playoff run last year gave us a lot of experience and knowing we had the guys and the mentality to win the Super Bowl, and we carried it over to this year, and we setting ourselves up for another opportunity.
What's the toughest part about trying to prepare for Patrick Mahomes, like in a given week, even if he might be hurt or not?
Preparing for what he can do once he get outside the pocket. Everybody knows he's the guy that makes plays for him. He keeps plays going for him, and he can make every throw. So we got to make sure He's throwing in tight windows, and they're making contested catches.
Have y'all, because of how much arm strength he has, maybe also take that into effect, and even if he's hurt, because he can generate so much velocity just with his arm alone, that he's still going to be such a massive threat?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Whether he's sitting in the pocket or getting outside the pocket, he can make all the throws. Everybody knows how talented he is, and we're excited about the challenge, man. We know it's going to be a 4-quarter game, but we just got to go out and execute.
You think you can trip him the same way you trip Josh Allen and Derrick Henry?
You know damn well wasn't no trip. James gone.